All right. So please let's know if you are also, if you're still trying to get your colleagues, your team members on the call. This is a very, very fantastic thing that we need to know and start using. And if we notice, apart from some of us that maybe may have had our channels and we don't really know what exactly we need to do about it, or we just know that sometimes you just upload, and some of us don't know how to do it at all, which is okay. It was not anything that has to do with you or your business or whatever you were doing before. But maybe it's something of interest you've always wondered, how is it going? Now, actually taking everybody on the online marketing spree and being able to use YouTube. I don't know if some of you who are very conversant with Instagram particularly, and you are following some very top celebrities, if you notice that they are all trying to gear you to what's going on their YouTube link. There was a mega event that happened in Nigeria, in Lagos particularly, a few weeks ago. There was this YouTube mega event, and I think Two-Face Idibia was there. For those who are not in Nigeria, apologies. This particular event this one happened. So it was like a YouTube event, an awareness, and then making people say, whatever you want to learn now, just go on YouTube, or they'll say ask Google. So if that awareness in total, in general, is working towards what is happening now in Nigeria, where people, they kind of, like, oh, I don't have data, but they don't mind going on there to download it and then listen later. Because that's what I'm noticing a lot of people are doing. It means why they are going to look for what they want to watch or something that pinpoints. But because you have hashtag, you see, if you have not linked the hashtag on Instagram, this one will be a little bit please make sure you go on the Instagram, the YouTube link, explaining the hashtags so that you can get familiar with it and be able to use it here. So me starting with Instagram was for a very big purpose, because right here now, this is the main deal. And I know some people know who Kemi Olunloyo is. Yeah, a very controversial investigative journalist. She did call herself. She likes to trend and rebel, attracting to herself, and now she's diverting everybody to YouTube. Now, on YouTube means you can monetize it, meaning when people come on, I don't though. I don't at the moment. So, but you can monetize it, in which when YouTube begins to recognize that a lot of people are coming on your channel, a lot of people are watching whatever good content you are putting out there, then they begin to pay you when it gets to a certain level. So what some people have done, well, that have been earlier on in this business, is put out the conversation plan, put out event meetings on their YouTube channel. So what is happening is people, and because they have hashtagged so many things, which I will teach you, because it's not a one-day thing. We are going to do about 2 or 3 of it for at least, to a certain level. So when people run around, I mean, when they click on it, you see, sometimes you may actually think that, okay, I want to watch, or you were on someone's Instagram or Facebook page and it led to a particular gospel song or whatever it is, and then you come on YouTube, and while you were watching, you saw something that popped up, like how to make money, or I made money, or something, kind of, or something regarding health. And unfortunately, the person listening, or I mean watching that, maybe that's what is affecting that person at that time. So the person will now from there click on your link. From there, you get an email. I get that from YouTube, especially a lot in my other business. This particular time, I don't know what happened. I think I've just not been truly into coming on it, but I'm back now on YouTube. But in my other businesses, you get an email that oh, someone has just someone's asking, I would like to know more about this, and then you call, they would have even put their phone number or whatever it is, email address, and you guys get talking. Let me tell you the funniest thing. Let me tell you, I'm in Ghana, I'm in Rwanda, I'm in South Africa, I'm in the US. That's the funniest thing about it. You see, this one is even a wider range. I remember going to one of my videos I put out there. Then I didn't monetize. I monetize as well. By the time I saw the views, over 20,000, I was like, who is actually watching? Like, seriously, people are watching my video. But it was the way I hashtag, it was the reach. And from learning how to do this on Instagram, I hope you guys are getting people on this call because it's very, very important. There's a reason why we are going into YouTube now. Now, the fact that this happened 2-3 weeks ago, coming back to how I saw something, Funke Akindele happens to be one of them pushing for YouTube, and then from Google to YouTube. I know Imam, my God, AY, Bisola. I know some of these other people. Yeah, so they are pushing. I think they've been sponsored to push, and they are really pushing it. And I'm seeing the trend of people now saying, "Oh, I have to go on YouTube." So if people are now being educated in going on YouTube, you want to be found on YouTube. That's where we are going. You want somebody to know that, oh, when it comes to healthy stuff, for instance, you can also get this Zoom call thing. You can do the free one that is 40 minutes. Do a PowerPoint presentation on just education on what CBD is. They don't have to see your face. You do a very small thing within 3, 4, 5 minutes. You run through what it is. Sound very excited to make people really want to listen. And if you think you can go for it, show your face. That's even much more better. People will connect to you more when they see your face, actually. So maybe they will see your faces, and then sometimes you do like a webinar format. That's fine. But in order for me to connect with you more, make sure whatever background you have is well laid. Or you buy props as well. You put it at the back, or on the plane, whatever it is. Just make sure the background is not somewhere that is distractive to whoever is watching. And then you're going fully into what YouTube is all about, talking to them about that. Or if you can go to the extent of, okay, you are still a bit shy, just like what I did this evening, I just say, okay, as a starter up, I just put I found one short conversation plan I put on my channel. So that short conversation plan, you still beyond there now. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming to do something on my YouTube channel. So, but I know at the end of the day, it's all about how do I even open or have an account? What exactly do I need? In some cases, some people, that is the issue. In some cases, some people, they do have, but they don't know exactly what it's about. So we're going to go through how to open one, and then we go live into how to drop videos, and then do a little bit of the hashtag, or for you meta tags, for you to be able to use this. Okay. Okay. So just before we go into that, Pascal, you raised a hand. I'm going to unmute you. I don't know what's. Or can you chat so that we can be able to answer questions at the end of the meeting? Can you type it, please? So in between, I will be able to do that. Please, if you know you have downlines who need to listen to this, please advise them to get on the call. All right. So my name remains Yenya. I'm sorry I got so caught up in what I was discussing. I totally forgot to introduce myself. All right, going straight into setting up an account. Now, if you go on youtube.com, ensure that's what you have typed on the browser. You click on sign in. So that sign in, it could be this sign in here or this one here. You don't have to have an email with Gmail account. Before you had to. I just realized that a lot of things have even changed on YouTube. They have done so much. So it can come up like this. If you have a Gmail account, easy peasy, just type in and then you create an account. But if you don't have one, you just go and click and create account. Okay? And then it opens up to another page. You put in your information. Or if you now feel like you want to create a Gmail account instead, you click on that, and then you put in, your password and all that, and everything you need. Phone number, wherever you are, whatever email, you keep going on like that as well. And then this privacy terms is kind of essential. That's why I put it on here. There's a reason why I put it on here, because there are two ways of actually creating the account. There is the business one, and then there is just you having a private channel. So it depends on what you want to do. So if you want to come in as a business, once you click on that create account, the next bit to it is going to there will be a part that will tell you you to create a channel, and then the one that will just say next. So if you know you want to do the business, so you'll see that it's right, they will have it written, the business one as well. So it's very, very important, and that's why I put this on here. Okay, so having done that, it means you now have your YouTube channel. So you having that YouTube channel means, I can do so many things I like on my YouTube channel. I was just playing around this today, and you'll find out that some people actually also have different different things they do on YouTube, different ways of having their YouTube channels. So many things, and you can see all these views, 4.7 million. This person is getting seriously paid as well. You can monetize it, which is another format of you actually earning money. But let's just say you want to be seen, you want to get out there, you want to be able to have a lot of information of people coming down. So once you have done that and you've created the channel, it opens up to a page like this. Okay, let me go back. So it opens up to a page like this. So it's up to you for what you want to do with your channel. And then now to upload it, there is this plus sign here for you to upload a video. So when you click on it, it will tell you to upload, and then I think it links with whatever it is that is on the system that you want to upload. You click here. So most times you notice, for those who have been watching my YouTube, sorry, the meetings we'll be having on YouTube, you notice that it takes some time. The reason being that's why I paused the this meeting right now. I paused it now so that we can be able to understand. I mean, to be able to have that editing time a bit, smaller, because sometimes if the internet is also not so good and it is a very, very long meeting, it takes quite a while. So once you know that you don't want to have so much, so that's why best thing, find things like 5 minutes, or not so much, as worst case scenario 11-12 minutes that you do, so that it won't take too much of data and you're not thinking about it. But at the end of the day, even if it does, you have to spend money to make money. So if you now click on this now for you to upload, then it links up with whatever you have on your system, and then you click for you to actually upload on your YouTube channel. So these ones are still just really, really basics, and then we go into the main core. Bear with me, I'm trying to think what I can actually download. Let me come out of this and go to the other one. So we'll come out of this and actually to see the one that we'll download, that will come on here. So once you've done that, and then you just publish. It's very simple. I hope this one is not something big. So and you just leave it running, and they will come in. Now this is where I would really want everybody to understand one or two things. So that's why I'm standing, because I got some information from some people as well, not getting some facts about it. So that's why I am starting at the barest minimum. So whatever it is being downloaded or being saved, you want to make sure that you change the name. That's one thing. So whatever the title is, or what, let's say it's about what is CBD oil. Let's see what is CBD. And sometimes it's also very good to, it's not sometimes, most of the time, it's good to let the topic be a question, the what, the how, because if you go on YouTube itself, and you, let's say it's how to make sales. I want to go on another, okay, how to make sales. Let's say it's how to make sales. I want to do now. Now, if I do that, you're going to see a lot of how to that's going to come up. So let's see, yeah. How can you see that? How to start a YouTube, even how to start a YouTube channel. You can actually go and actually watch as well. Although some of them they just talk, some of them they are good. So you are going to do a bit of research till you find what you want. So, but how to make slime? So we are talking about how to sell CBD. Let's even try that. Ha! Can you say that? So let me see how to sell CBD on Facebook. Let's see that, how to sell CBD on Facebook. Okay, this person says how CBD oil brands can advertise on. Look at that. So many people have actually been looking for how to do this. And this is a very great one. So type it down so you can go and watch yourself. Quite interesting. Type it down. Then can I advertise my CBD? Okay, those ones are also questions. If you notice, can you see the how to? That is how you get seen a little bit. Look at this guy now. 5 months ago, he's had 378 views because he made sure that the question how to was there. Then how to own CBD traffic marketing on Facebook. There are a lot of things even you can actually find from other people and inculcate in yours and add on to yours. You sit with it and you'll be able to have a bang on, YouTube channel. Then please make sure you are taking notes because you are going to really, really need this information. Another very, very important thing I have to say, remember, Nigeria is just launching it. Remember, Nigerians are now just getting more educated in actually coming on YouTube. It's not that they don't, but because of data, they hide from it. But the new education and influencing from a lot of influencing marketers right now is to push people on there. You want to be found. That's it. You want to be found. Once you are found, that is how people get to buy from you. That is how you're going to start getting a lot of info. And if you even want to take it further, you also do live on YouTube as well. I will be starting mine next week. You do live on YouTube. You get your content that you want to talk about. You do live, or like Saturday's event now for those who are in Nigeria. You want to be live. You want to like how to make money the big way in Nigeria. Bam. And you have your hashtags there. And then you are filming live when Josh entered and how everybody is screaming, the excitement in the air. And when I think Jenna, I don't think Jenna will be coming because of the baby. But when Joel will be there, when Ashley is there, when Amaka is talking, they're like CBDs, you are creating an excitement. Some people will just find you live on their wall and then they just start watching. What is this thing? Can you tell me more about this? Well, when is this event happening? Is there another one? And that's what's going to be happening. In fairness, I was trying to put this on in PowerPoint format, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go real. We are going to go live on. It's even better that it's being recorded so anybody can watch it as well. There is no point in going back. The most important thing was for me to actually show for some people what to press, what to click, and for them to get it on to register. Because once you register and you click on things like this, I mean the point here, you see everything you need to do, everything, every information. So this will be your channel, most of the things you have posted on here. This will be having a lot of rebranding because it's just my thing. This was what I put out here. But because I was opening that other one, I don't know what happened with Jamie. So it's looking like nobody is seeing my video right now. because they wanted to sort it out with YouTube. So that's why this is like this at the moment. But it will have lots of your videos. Your channel itself means that channels will be what you have actually subscribed to, but the video is what you have actually posted on your wall. So, for instance, on the one on hashtags, this is the very first one we did. For those who don't know anything about Instagram, you can go on the Instagram training for Hempworx. Then the next one, I forgot to change this. That's why people didn't see it. I'll do it before. No, I need to take it. I remember what happened. That was the day something happened on the call. The internet crashed. Then this is the latest Mpox opportunity meeting we had online, quite vast, and this is the one I just tried to actually put on today. So you find a bit of a hashtag on here, hashtag Mpox. You'll find it here. Now, if you now go on the fact that okay, once I have done that, I think this should have finished. You see that it's still processing. That's part of it. So I've written what is CBD oil. So I want to explain a little bit. CBD is an acronym of cannabidiol, and I'm not saying that this is more info on what you can use CBD for, and then you're not doing like hashtag how to use CBD, hashtag what is CBD, hashtag diabetes and CBD oil. Hashtag, can CBD oil be used for diabetes? Can CBD oil be used for high blood pressure? All those diseases that we know that is quite a bit common, that people may actually like, okay, let me type it. And then you also want to hashtag CBD oil in Nigeria, CBD oil in Lagos. You want to hashtag your location. It will give you a little bit though. You can see the tags here. This is where you're going to put, you put the description here, and then the tags will be here. So which means when somebody is typing, what is, how can, if you make sure whatever you are writing, it may not be all, some of it may just have topic like that, but your meta tags or hashtags would actually lead people to you. Another very important thing as well is to ensure that you are public. If you are private, only you will see it. I actually need to check that one as well. If you are private, only you. So there's no point showing a link out there, a content out there, and it's just for only you. Because the whole essence is for people for visibility. So if I'm not seeing very well on Facebook, and not seeing very, very well on Instagram, I'm seeing on YouTube, I'm seeing somewhere around. Because apart from this, there's also Pinterest. Pinterest is when you type something as well on Google, like an image, or and then it will give you one. It will now tell you to register or log in for you to be able to enter. And then it will now be the person. And that's how they make sales on Pinterest as well. So there are so many other social media platforms that one can actually use. But the key thing right now is the YouTube. So the reason why I'm saying all this is, you see, when you want to do things, particularly online, you have to go with the trend. You have to don't be so soaked in just what CBD is, selling CBD to someone, and your main work as well, and forgetting, okay, what exactly is happening. So how do you catch up? Maybe just before you go to bed, you've done your prayers, you're on your bed already. Get on there, check what's happening on Facebook, scroll a bit, what is this person saying? Um, Go on Instagram, check, just do some scrolling. I know sometimes you see some skits that will make you laugh, you forget time. Try to make sure you're not too distracted, because all you're trying to do is what is trending. That is how those people are making money. The more Kemi Omololo is shouting all this negativity, she's making money with the traffic coming on her wall. That's why she's doing that thing. If people don't know, this one is mad. She is stupid. She's busy cashing out, because a lot of people will see or hear, who is this woman? For those who don't know, really know, someone that's been hearing about her, they come back to her wall. The more traffic, now what she's doing is she's sending people to her YouTube channel. The more traffic she has there. There was even one of the breakdowns she was saying but the number of people that come on your wall, then about $400. So imagine you are busy selling CBD, you are growing your team, you are having more visibility, people are coming on, and then YouTube too is cashing you something. It's a 360-degree something, you know. So this is okay. This one I've actually downloaded this. So I'm not going to be publishing it, but eventually it's almost done. But I still can't press anything until it tells me that it's done because it's just 95%. And then we go into how to actually do that. So there's a bigger picture out there. People make money every day, 360 degrees. That is how it should be taught. That is how, and the thing about this life now is, and just like it's saying in my language, if you don't know how your mate is running, the person will run and die. That's the truth. It's not about working hard, it's working smart. It's about going on this wall. What is this person doing? Going on that wall, what's that person doing? It may take time, but you get it. So we go on the walls, learn what all those Americans have been doing regarding going on, especially on YouTube. Watch them. What are they doing? What is this person doing? What is this person doing? Merge. Don't copy. Don't do copycats. Because you have to be very careful as well. Because once they report somebody's account, that's it. Once they report the person's account, then it will not be I didn't even know there was Instagram jail, Instagram suspension. Then obviously I knew about the shadow ban, but everything is step by step. So if Instagram can be doing that, YouTube too does. They even have their long terms and condition like that. Like what they did to me this afternoon as well, that they have disabled my account or something because I was opening another account and I think I'm going to make one a brand account. Meanwhile, this one is the main brand, but I didn't understand because I didn't even know you can have more than one account on YouTube. I was just thinking of getting out there. It was while I was just doing a bit of research on what to do and how I can actually do with my other business. I don't know, okay, I can do 2 or 3, but there was something I clicked that I was not meant to click, and that's the first thing I explain to you now, so that nobody makes that same mistake. So if you know that you've had an account before, don't click on brand marketing. Don't just go like that. But if you have not, you are very free to click on anything. You get it, so that they won't be telling you 24, 48 hours for them to check. But obviously, it's not their fault as well. There's a lot of the terrorist thing and all that going on, so they have to really. Their thing is automated to pick the slightest little mistake before it is actually released. So that's what is happening on my account right now. So I would have done more for you tonight, but there are many more to come that will actually do continue. Anyway, so going back to how to cash in. And for those who are very, 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 very smart, they know that apart from me building my team and working on my CBD business, whatever I'm also doing, if I own if I own a salon or whatever I'm doing, I will use the same thing and be able to, add it on. And by the time I'm doing the two, I'm seeing some more good things. It may not pick up immediately. Remember, everybody learns on time. So you see here that it told me that is a duplicate video. Alright, so I'll go back to take it out. So it may not do that immediately. It may be that you take your time, you keep learning, but it's all about learning all the time. If you're not learning and pushing forward and adding whatever you are learning, it's not just, oh, I'm learning something. It's not just that. It's not that the fact that, oh, I've learned this today and I am not putting it into action. Then, it doesn't work that way at all. There is no point if you are not putting it into action. I'm trying to see if they actually loaded this for me. No, they didn't. Okay. All right. So it's all about that. Now, if you are now done and you have uploaded your YouTube content, then what you want to now do is go and edit. especially if you don't have any editing app, that you can help to. If you don't have any of that and you want to use the YouTube one, then that is what's going to happen. Especially if it's long. If it's not long, I'm sure you can still get away with some apps you put out there. So if I come here, so the library is bringing me everything. So when I now want to actually edit, I'm looking, okay, good. This is a good one. I click on this because it's my channel.
Offer others hope
Hold
and
on,
freedom
please.
in this.
I scroll down and I see, can you see all this I've written here as well? And I have my link there. I actually added my link on there. And there's a way, if it's released, the link should be in blue, actually. Once the thing is released, to be in blue for visibility, for people to actually see me. Then I can be able to see the analytics as well. For know, because that is also what can guide you to know, okay, where am I hashtagging, where am I seeing, how am I able to do it? If not, I click on edit video. So that takes me to, this is now where the main work is. Me editing means maybe at the beginning, there was not a lot of serious things, or I'm trying to be way to find out I can shorten the video. So if I find a way to shorten the video, then it's the better for me. I pray this actually picks up. If not, I'll just show you what it looks like on here. So this is what it's going to look like when by the time you come on the editing side. Okay, yeah, I'm back now. So this is the editing side. I can still, write, change some things. At this point, this is where I'm going to ensure my visibility is public, it's not private or unlisted. Unlisted means that nobody's going to see it, and maybe I don't want to put it out there. And then I come to the editor side as well. And I can then also, sometimes it will have different thumbnails that you may not like this particular picture, you can choose any one. And then you come on the editor side, and then for you to now start editing. Now, how do you edit? Once you have for instance, this is 1 hour 18 minutes 6 seconds. I edited it to about 29 minutes because those were the most important thing that I wanted. So that's why sometimes it's not fast for me to quickly throw it because the editing takes quite a while, and it will tell you something like um, it tells you something like video is being processed, please check back later, and that later is very, very long. So that's just downside sometimes with me uploading, but hey, we have to do it anyway. So it's just part of the job. So when I click on edit, I click on edit trim. So edit trim means I'm going to be pulling, I will watch here how many minutes. Okay, where do I want to start? Because it will be playing here. I don't want to refresh this page. I don't want to refresh it so that I won't have a frozen account. So once this is playing here, I click on edit trim. It will start editing. Then you see this line here, and then I begin to move it. So I move it. Make sure you've written the time you want it to start from. So when I move it, I cut it. So I click apply. So I scroll up, and then there is save here. I click on save. If I don't want the changes, I can always discard changes. And if I don't want the bits at the back as well, I move this line, move to whatever, and then I can shrink it. And I can also merge as well. Maybe I want from 1.01 to 5.76. I cut that one. I do another, and then I merge it as well. So meaning I will take one, add the second one, add the third one. So it forms one. It takes a bit of time, but once you're used to it, you can be able to do it. So which is okay. It may look too much, but we'll do more of the practical one when I have it open. So because I am They are still checking out what happened to me today, so I can't really do much. Fortunately, apologies that I decided to do something different when I was going to have a training tonight. But that's why it's frozen. I can't do much on my things tonight. But this is it in a nutshell. So when you have this in your description, you have everything written, you have edited it, fantastic, and you can even have some things to write on it as well, which which is quite good. So maybe you have your own logo. You can actually have actually submitted that one at the initial stage for you to be able to do your logo. So that logo means every time you download on YouTube, the logo will be there. That's if you have one. If you don't have one, don't disturb yourself. Just continue the flow. What we need right now is visibility. Is to be able to get into the Nigerian market. Is to be able to be found. When somebody is busy watching the video songs, they find you there. Yeah, you can hashtag the video self. Anything trendy is Rema. If you want to get the younger generation, you hashtag. I'm sure some of you are wondering who is that, and some of you are wondering how do I know the person. When you sit on Instagram, you see and find a lot of things. And when I do that, it's not just for the fun of it, it's an intentional thing because I'm also commenting. And sometimes when you see some other people as well that have written on CBD or they've done a video, you can comment. Which make sure whatever is your name, is also leading towards CBD, or you can do that, or Hempworx something, Hempworx Nigeria. I don't know if anybody is that like that right now on YouTube. Write it down quickly, go and set up. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you. So if anything that you can use as your name, the business name, particularly if it's a business channel, and you have it written, you have it all loaded up, and then some people come in, or you go and chat somewhere, you comment about CBD health, so and so person. CBD is such a blessing. CBD is this. That's why I can't stop shouting it on my page. People need to learn. Well done. And then you go to another page as well. You keep watching. Sometimes, but you won't go to start spamming. You are nudging, like what that lovely Victor Antonio said. You are nudging. You are kind of causing a bit of visibility to your page because some people will go and read the comments and then they're like, who is this person? Or you go, yes, and obviously or maybe the person missed something and like, yes, thank you so much for this information. And obviously, just to add, it also helps with this. Some people will read, who is this person that knows so much about it? They come on your page. Sometimes you can just have it written, organized. That's what I do. My own is almost every day anyway. But if because work and every other thing that happens with life, maybe if it's Saturday morning, if you are not going anywhere, or Saturday evening, or whatever day of the week that you think you can spare an hour 15 minutes, and your job is to hunt on Instagram, hunt on YouTube, content you're going to put on there, learn more information, and be able to see how you can be easily seen. Now, our main point of call right now for Nigeria is to be seen because according to the trending news, people are coming on YouTube, and you want to get your team big. Remember, it's people going on your link that makes you hit ranks, that makes you make the money on the long run. Buying and selling is not it at all. It's just one way out of 8 ways. So each time you're buying and selling, you're cutting yourself 7 solid ways of making money. So ensure your link is out there. Tell people, do call to action. Make sure you click on this link to register. If you are not too sure, please give me a call or WhatsApp me on this number. Just give them all the information they need to do, and it will be bang on. So there's going to be a lot. Once this thing has been released, a lot would have been done. I really wish I had, because I would have done so much that you guys would have seen if this thing happened sometime early on today. So, but as the case may be, it will be available for next week. And then we see how we can do that as well. So those who really, really want this means you are opening your own YouTube channel today, tonight, and you want to start watching some things. You saw how I said you can search and begin to watch a lot of it. Some people you find them boring, move to the next one. That's the truth. Don't get like, or you are looking at the time. And so sometimes it's not about the time. Because there was a lady I was also watching today. She was the shortest time, but it was plain rubbish throughout. I don't know how she's getting views. Oh, I can remember how she's getting views now. It's the meta tags and the title she used. So when you type how, it was a question. I can't remember what the question was, but as soon as it was written, hers was one of them that came. So you see how we are found online, and wonderful, wonderful with what YouTube does. So I'm just going to cut it at that so that I'll be able to have more things to discuss in detail next week. Mr. Pascal, apart from every other person, I would like to ask one or two questions. Please raise a hand if you'd like to have a chat or type it. If not, is Mr. Pascal still here? He wanted to ask a question. Okay, he's no more online. Madam Bolajoko, please help me ask Mr. Pascal what it was his question, because I tried to unmute him, I couldn't, and then he didn't write it. All right, so do we have any question? If you have any question, you can chat or you can click on, you can raise a hand so that I can be able to answer the question. Okay, looks like everybody is set and ready to go with the YouTube channel. That's quite interesting. All right, if that's the case, this is it. I'm going to take note of everybody on this particular call tonight. So from next week, I want to see all your YouTube channels. Alice, Mary, Boladoko, Carol Jackson, Ebele. Who is Galaxy S8? Somebody tells me it's wrong, this guy. But if you are Galaxy S8, I want to know your name. Imelda, Sisiabo, how are you? Injideka, Nonoski, you are here today. Then Odochi. Okay, so user iPhone, yeah, I don't know who you are, and user and Diva. All right, so let's go. If you already have our YouTube channels, let's go set it up. If we don't, then let's if we don't, then set one up. If you already have, go and touch it up. So that's one of the two. And success needs speed. Success and speed work together. What you have learned tonight, one of us on this call is going to run with it very fast. And you don't want to start wondering what are they doing that we are not doing. It's speed. So let's get on it and then run with it and get sure that we do very well. Being visible online. Okay. Somebody is typing. You're welcome. You're welcome, teacher. All right then. So thank you. If that's it, that will be the end of tonight's call. I would have it in more detail for next week so that you can be able to follow through how to exactly do it. It would have been free by then. So apologies once again, but at least I was able to put the basic steps towards it and be able to see what exactly it should look like. But please let all of us on this call have at least to have opened a YouTube channel. Okay? All right, thank you so much, Sayabo. All right, thank you very much for joining the call. Have a fantastic evening, and let's get on with it. And I wish you fantastic success on Saturday. Please invite. Saturday's event needs to be overpacked with your prospects. For some of us that are thinking, well, somebody has gotten 20 people, I don't even have 5. If you invite 25 people to the meeting and 20 makes it there and they all want to join in whatever format, that's you already. You are already on the game is yours right now. So at the meeting, people would join. people would join. That's the truth. And I even have some prospects that have not yet joined, waiting for them to get paid to join, and already have so many people that are going for that event. That's the truth. They have so many people going for that event. They want to be there. So which means that she's coming in, people are joining. Isn't that smart? Really, really smart. So if not, she would have joined, but she's also waiting to get paid. Quite, which is quite smart. All right, thank you very much for joining. I truly appreciate your time joining this call. And then once you will be able to get the video as soon as I'm able to use my YouTube channel. So I will then download it, edit it, and send that. All right, thank you. It's a girl once again, Yemi Assam. Cheers. Bye.